Alright, what's up? Sorry. I don't know if this will announce it. I don't care for double pings. Whatever. Alright, awesome. What's up, everyone? When are you moving in Tampa? A year or two. About a year or two before I move. What fridge? That's a trash can. But I do have a mini fridge that way. But yeah, that is a really overpriced trash can. I think I paid like 50 bucks for it, but it looked cool. So we bought it. Whatever. Yeah, it's been a little bit. It's been like over 2 weeks since I've done literally anything on YouTube. I think. Yeah, easily over 2 weeks. Luther's trash can. I wish. Why do you have so many shoes? A lot of it's like work kind of shoes. It's really not that many considering all my shoes are not very expensive. Like. I think the most expensive pair of shoes I have is like 100 bucks. What random crap do you have in your room? Oh, I have so much. It's ridiculous. Will we stream Valorant again? I'm not sure. I haven't really played Valorant much recently. Do I have a beard or do you shave your beard? I can't grow a full beard, so I don't really let it grow out much unless I'm being lazy. Then like it grows out a tiny bit, but for the most part, yeah. If I just kind of let it be. But occasionally I will. Guess what, Jeb? I'm assuming you got banned from my Discord server again. Your room is nice, thank you. It's really messy still. I really have to get on top of keeping it clean. But whatever. Do you play Rocket League? Not anymore. I used to. I was like Grand Champion Duos when that used to be the highest rank, but I don't really play it much anymore. PC is legit about to explode. That doesn't sound too healthy. Or too healthy. Very nice lighting. It works. It's very much just for streaming that the lighting is this way. Which really it's just one big floodlight right there. It's just a floodlight. And then I have lighting, of course, for my camera, but that's about all. How are you? I'm doing all right, man. No real complaints. My hair's like really messy. Oh, whatever. Who cares? Can I change colors? Yeah. Yeah. There we go. So I usually kept it on blue, but I guess the color could change. Do a little bit different color in for now. Hold on. I have to get it at like a certain angle. We can do that. We can go back to like the orange vibes. Check out the test place to add an animal conversion called Fun Mode on the NTW. Just how much is that light? I think it was like 50 bucks. If you just look up like outdoor floodlight on Amazon, you'll find it. Or you'll find one. I don't know if it'll be the specific one I have, but they're really not that expensive. I think it was like 50 bucks for that, or like 40 bucks. Something along those lines.
Are you playing PF? If so, get ready for toxic setups.
No. Toxic setups. Tons of fun. Thank you for the $2. You are not God status, you are gay status. I wish I wasn't streaming so I could rebuttal. But my usual response to that is definitely not stream friendly. What is a gun that you never used? I use literally all of them. Well, except for like the new pistols I haven't used in a while. Or I haven't used yet, but I've used every like normal gun in the game. I don't think there's anything I haven't used. Oh, that is really loud. Hold up. The VPO 209 recently? I have no idea what that is. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. What are your thoughts on the K2? K2's alright. Not too special. I had a quad M1911. Yeah, they had a bunch of dumb pistols. I haven't really looked into them though. Wait, is this actually on the main game? This map is so bad. Cap! My boy. If I may add as well, God status equal best status. 32 months. You know, Cap, one of these days, you're going to realize that it's not worth the money no more. but you have been by far the longest channel member or sub I've ever had. Where's your mic? I have a Rode Procaster. Sorry, I've had 2 different Rode mics. Yeah, Rode Procaster is what I currently use. Mostly because it only really picks up sound from directly in front of the mic. So if I have like my AC unit on, you guys can't really hear it all that much. That was important to me. Favorite sniper with attachments? The TRG with like the marksman kit, skeleton grip laser, I think, something like that. I think that's usually the setup. That or I just run an intervention with laser, skeleton grip, and straight pull bolt. Oh wait, no, it's not laser. It's just straight pull bolt and skeleton grip. How much was it? How much of the pain was it set up? To set up my microphone or
M231 8X scope. 100 Rode drum.
Alright, I'll use it in a few.
Secondary zip 8X.
MP40 setup? I don't use it. It's not that great of a gun, so I really don't have a setup for you. The mic's not hard to set up, but you need more than just the mic. You also need an audio interface and everything. So it's not a pain to set up by any means, but it's like for the mic and the interface, it's something like $400, I think, maybe a bit more. So unless you really like audio and have money to spare, I don't think you would need something like this. Appreciate $2. I'll switch. Give me a second. Do you like COD Warzone? Not anymore, man. I haven't played it in a long time. It got kind of whack with all the cheaters and everything. It just and all the Cold War guns just made me not really enjoy it. 8X? Do you mean the VCOG 6X? Or is there an 8X scope? There's a VCOG 8X, isn't there? At least I thought so. Yeah, there's an 8X. And a 100 round drum. And it's zip with 8X, which I'm basically not going to use the zip at all. That already has a 6X, but we need an 8X. Does the 8X exist for this? Is it in different order? God, that'd be so annoying. I don't know where the 8X is even at on here. I think there's only a 6X for the zip. Yeah, I've only got a 6X. Best CQC map? Metro. Do you stream on Twitch? Not anymore, no. Do you play PF with Oscar? Occasionally. It's not, oh my god. We never really played all that much together. It's just not enjoyable playing in like insane lobbies all the time. Like occasionally we will, but for the most part, yeah, no. For the most part, usually just stay in our own lobbies because things get too sweaty and everything. Okay, Jeb, what's up, man? Best attachments for Mac 10? I have no idea. I've barely used the Mac 10 anytime recently. It's still like a good gun overall, but yeah, I got nothing off the top of my head. Oh, this is unfortunate. Did he die? Oh. I didn't even hear like the kill noise, so I just assumed he was still alive. Hard body like Godstatus. Bought the whip, now I'm Godstatus. Okay. Spiral's coming in spitting bars. Update my IG status. Okay. Status rhymes with status. I see. Can I please find you on Roblox? I don't add people on Roblox anymore, man. I got obnoxious trying to add people all the time. Play any of the classic Mario Sonic games recently or in the past? I've definitely played a ton of them, but nothing that I've played anytime recently, nor really remember too much about. My favorite Sonic game of all time, though, Sonic Adventure Battles 2. Oh my god. I love that game. Best option Steven CB, don't use a shotgun. It's pretty easy. Yeah, I heard about the fully auto NTW. It's kind of gross. Not that it's like a good gun in it by any means, I don't think, but... How's life, work, family? It could be worse, man. Nothing too bad really going on right now. Casual gaming, whatnot. I don't know. I just work and sleep. That's really about it, if I'm being honest.
M60 Coyote Comp Blue Laser AP Ammo.
Alright, Matthew. I'll do a few more lives with this and then I'll switch. My comp experience or lack of. I played competitive for over 3 years. Was considered the best player for most of that time. and then haven't played competitive in a few years. What's my job? I train hospital employees. What, are your parents doing better? Yeah, they're doing a lot better, man. But yeah, I train hospital employees. Competitive, I played for like 3 years or something, but I haven't played in 2 or 3 years now. It's a game on Roblox. You like playing besides Venom? Honestly, man, I'll randomly get hooked on simulators every now and then. But like as of current times, there's nothing else I really play on Roblox. At least like consistently. I either get on to play PF or nothing else right now. Toxicity is actually disgusting. Comp? Oh yeah. Cancel the commissions, and the teacher I told you about hasn't been feeling well, so my friend to be my first actual commission. I'm sorry to hear, man. Is the type 20 good? Type 20 is pretty good. How to get infinite cash on PF? You can. Have you tried Taxi Boss? No, I've never heard of that. I'll get him eventually. What do you think of the G50? I have no idea. I didn't even know. Isn't the G50 the Glock with 50 conversion or 50 BMG or whatever the hell it is? Yeah, I don't really use it. Ever thought of playing other games on the channel? Yeah, of course. It's just I haven't really been wanting to do YouTube. Just been tired. Tired, working a lot. Not that I work a lot or not that I work really hard, but it's the whole like waking up at 5:30 in the morning, doing 2 hours of driving every day, and then like some of the mental stress of work. But have you tried to recoil the game? Yeah, of course. Yep. Okay, that M231's gross. As a Valorant grind, I have not been grinding it at all. I played 1 game in the past like month. How much do I earn annually? Are you asking from my job, or are you asking from job in YouTube, or just YouTube? Because all those answers are very different. What was the other one? M60 with a coyote sight? Comp and the laser AP ammo. Didn't say a barrel or an under barrel, so I'm just gonna go with lasers. Cool. My job, I make a little over 68,000 a year. Game you just played, it's called Black Hawk Racing Heroes 5. I've played it before. Their open world's kind of It's kind of boring. Like you spend most of the time just kind of moving around. Their like competitive stuff is kind of cool, but not my preferred game. How do you feel about NFTs? God, they're probably one of the dumbest things to come out in a while. Like, dumbest things of the last 10 years, you've got, like, Island Boys NFTs. Like, it's a pretty close race, even between those two. And I feel like that's saying something. The concept of NFT, like, a way to market digital things, not a terrible idea, but how they go about it is awful. It's absolutely gross. Thoughts about hamsters? Dude, hamsters will die like the most vigorous death always. They don't ever die normally. I make NFT. I'm sorry to hear, man. NFTs are just the dumbest thing. They've become such a meme. That and like the people who try to like act like they, oh my god, the financial counselors of the internet. Holy. The people on TikTok who like have like their investing strategies and stuff, and they're all just broke and they have no money, and they just read like one, I don't know, one WikiHow on how to invest, and now they're experts on it. I think that's the craziest stuff of today's time, is the online financial counselors. Stop on me, what's up? Thoughts on ducks? Ducks go kind of hard. I could rock with a duck or two. God, the recoil jump on this is just gross. Use my trackpad since I'm rank 50, waiting for my mouse to arrive. Dude, going from a trackpad to a mouse is a whole new world. Trying to play PF on a trackpad just sucks. It's not fun. No. What about geese? Geese suck. Have you hit Immortal in Valorant yet? Yeah, I've hit Immortal plenty of times. I just don't play enough to consistently hold Immortal at all times. How old's Oscar? 17. Do I have a dog? I have 3 dogs, yeah. Yep. Oh, this is going downhill very fast. Yeah, why is there so many? Jesus. Just lock the M231. Should I use the side or alt aim? The only site I would use with an M231 realistically is like AMT Terminator. Anything else, I don't think is really worth your time. Oscar's not 18 yet. Is a good idea and try to do YouTube? If you have interest in it, I mean, it doesn't hurt to try. I don't see why not. Just know that YouTube is not an easy thing. It's honestly, YouTube is probably one of the most like mentally and emotionally difficult things I've done in a while. One is Apollo, right? Yeah, I have Apollo, Jax, and Thor on my 3 dogs. Thor's on his way out. He's just old. And then Jax and Apollo are kicking. If you weren't doing YouTube, what other job would you want to do? I mean, I have a full-time job outside of this. YouTube is not my only job. Yeah, I don't really play Call of Duty anymore. Vanguard just sucks. Cold War was gross. Warzone was ruined by Cold War stuff. So, kind of iffy on all that. No. New maps so depressing? They honestly are, man. When are you hitting Radiant? Ah, God. Yeah, no, I'd have to actually sit down and care to grind Valorant to hit Radiant. And I just
Chris,
don't have the patience.
You missed me. I know it. Green and yellow leaf 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 green and yellow leaf.
My immediate L. Yeah, no, I don't miss the piss poor attitude of you, but you are free to tell yourself whatever. What's my job? I train hospital employees on how to use medical record systems. Can we kill this guy? Maybe. Probably not. That's unfortunate. Try the L85, please. One of the only OP guns that wasn't nerfed. Well, I wouldn't say it's OP by any means. What about COD 2019 or Modern Warfare 2019? I really just don't have a love for COD anymore. Like, I just don't enjoy it anymore. Doctor? No. No. You think I'd make doctor money? Glad to catch stream. It's been like 2 months. Yeah, I really barely stream anymore. Do you still think Phantom Force added grenade launcher? If they added grenade launchers, I would just quit. I would just ruin the fun of anything. There's almost no game where a grenade launcher is enjoyable for all people involved. Grenade launchers only make things worse. Why using the M60? Somebody donated for it. That's about it. Been playing any Rust recently? Not really, man. I still, like, I would play more Rust if I had a consistent good team that I vibed with to play with, but I just don't. So that's kind of the unfortunate part of it. Twitter is controversially annoying to use. Twitter is filled with a bunch of people who are living in their own world. I don't know. I was actually talking to someone about this the other day, that like, I really wish social media just doesn't exist, because I don't even use it much. Like, I'm not on Facebook. I'm not really on Instagram. I'm barely on Twitter. But anytime I go on like Instagram or Twitter, I just hate myself within like 10 minutes. Like, I hate the world almost immediately. It is such a disgusting place 99% of the time. And the fact that anyone's allowed to share their opinions should just be illegal, because most of y'all's opinions just suck and you are nothing but like bozos. How you doing? Doing all right, man. Which opinion on the Type 20? Type 20 is pretty all right. Close range. But on like a streamer server, no. Like a server like this, I wouldn't really use the Type 20 because I don't think it holds up that great in a crazy environment. But for like a casual server, yeah, Type 20 is kind of good. Oh, this is gonna be unfortunate. Come on. For God, I could shoot through literally like every wall with these. What's my dream car? Audi R8, Corvette C8, or a GTR. Have you dropped any 100 kill games recently? If so, with what gun? I mean, I've barely played PF in like the last month. Dropping 100 kills is, I mean, if I wasn't streaming, I can go into like any lobby and drop a 100 kill game. So I don't really keep track of them anymore. I used to take pictures of them just to keep count, but I don't really play much anymore. There's way too many messed up things that are on Twitter. 9 times out of 10, you won't even try to come across it. I mean, the messed up stuff is honestly the least of my worries. It's just how dumb people are. Holy. Not that I'm, you know, perfect or anything or smart, but holy. Reading Twitter genuinely could be like a cause for a mental breakdown. Not even the weird stuff or like interacting with people, just reading comments. It's just ridiculous. Chris just hops on Twitter and starts seeing red. Honestly, dude, I can't stand it. Like, I really wish it wasn't so readily available to people. We're just watching your 0 to 100 series again. Why you gotta hate that AWS? Because it's just it's not fun. What's up? What's up, man? Are you like using commentator and folder grip? No grip right now, just a compensator. So that's why it's kind of Genuinely think about using the TRG. I mean, the TRG is a good sniper, so that poor guy team spotted immediately just got double tapped to that. I'm sorry about that, whoever that was. Yeah, no, the TRG is a really good sniper. So, I mean, send it. Add 40x in the grenades, honestly, man. Deleting Twitter is a way to have a successful future. Yeah, I only have like Twitter and stuff just because of YouTube. If I didn't have a YouTube channel, I wouldn't use Twitter. Nostalgic, what's up, man? I actually never had a Twitter account, or like I had one, but never actually used it until my YouTube channel. So what I'm trying to say is that this channel is the root of much of my mental stresses. The camera recoil looks atrocious. Yeah. If you win the lottery for 10 mil, what would you do with the money? Buy a house in Florida, buy a nice car or two, and then, you know, give my parents money to help with bills and then relax. That's really about it. I think I asked in the stream, but let's use a scout later. If we get another sniper map, sure. If I remember to. I don't know what our next maps are, and this map's about to end, so. Do a lot of people in Phantom Forces community know me? I mean, a decent bit, of course, but that's kind of to be expected with, you know, YouTube channel and everything. But also, I've just been around the community for a really long time. Full auto NTW? No, I'm not hopping on this S place. Have you played CSGO? Yeah, I have about 1,500 hours on it. But I haven't played in a good few years. Like, actually sat down and played it. Ooh, Metro revamp would be pretty fun. So you're done streaming on Twitch? For the most part, yeah. Can't you host all your announcements and stuff on YouTube to learn at this point? Not necessarily. Buy an Audi R8? I wish. If I could afford one, I would, but it's a bit out of my price range. I think the cheapest R8 near me is probably like 70, 75,000, and I already spent enough on my current car, which, God, my car is broken right now, which is just a mess, but whatever. Have you seen Ruby dropping 4 200 kill games in a week? Yeah, Metro revamp's stupid. What's the gun you have the most kills on? G36, like 120,000 or something. The Mach-E? Yeah, I randomly came out and my car wasn't starting. Apparently the 12-volt battery is dead on my Mach-E, and they're having trouble sourcing one from anywhere in the United States. There is 0 batteries, apparently, that would work on my car right now. So they're waiting for an engineer to come out this Thursday to see if they can get an engineer's approval to use a different battery so I can get my car back. Metro revamp is destroyed. I mean, yeah, Metro revamp is ridiculous. Warehouse is also just terrible now. Like, the spawn system just sucks. It's probably at the worst it's ever been. Like, this isn't a hit against Ruby at all, because Ruby's absolutely insane at PF. But to never have 200 kill games for like 6 years, and then all of a sudden you have people who can drop multiple in a week, if not multiple in a month, is just nuts. Like, that really goes to show that the spawn system is off the goop lately. But, you know, if anyone is going to abuse that spawn system and be able to do that, it's going to be someone like Ruby. You still need to be insanely good to pull those off. But, yeah, that just shows that spawn system's whack. I do live in New Jersey, whoever asked to. How's Dogs? Dogs are doing good. We need to ship you some AA batteries. Unfortunately, I don't think AA batteries are going to power a car. But maybe with enough of them, we can work it out. Pretty solid GoFundMe. How many rooms in your house? There's 3 bedrooms. We have 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, and then kind of a like second living room almost. My house is a bi-level, so if you go down, when you come into the house, you can go up like 8 steps or down like 4, and then there's a whole nother like, I guess, master bedroom down there. Do you miss Ravad? No, not really. I never really loved Ravad as a map. It was like okay for pub stomping and everything, but outside of that, I didn't really care for it. What type of music do I listen to? Mostly rap, hip-hop. I listen to, honestly, like anything outside of like death metal and opera. Been a donut $5 figures PayPal breaks. No, bro, it's all good, man. No worries. But yeah, anything short of like death metal and opera, I'll listen to. What gun do you want added to PF? I really don't care. If I'm gonna be honest. The only gun I would want for like nostalgia reasons would be like the ACR because of MW2, but SKS is good. It's okay. I'm sure there's definitely better DMRs. I don't really know. I don't use DMRs much, but SKS is one of my preferred DMRs personally. Make this stream 3 hours? No, absolutely not. You gonna listen to Two Balls K-pop covers? I listen to them literally all the time. She sends them to me nonstop. I hear like the same cover through every single revision she does. So by the time it's actually released, I've heard it 27 times. Still a banger though. Russian hard bass is best. I'm gonna pretend you didn't just spew with that terrible opinion. Do you know what speedcore is? No. No. Oh, Steven Spees. What the hell is this? That is not what I expected from this group. Are you able to suggest music? Does it have to be like clean and royalty free? I don't allow music suggestions because it has to be royalty free. So for that purpose, I just don't. What's your opinion on if equipment is ever coming out? It's not. They already said long ago that it was an idea they had that never came to be. How many times do you need to trim your hair in a year? Realistically, I should probably be getting a haircut like once a month, but I just don't have the time. I get lazy and go like every 3 months. Let it grow out way too much. Does Two speaks learning to speak Korean? Two can. She's not like fluent in Korean or anything. She understands some of it because of her liking K-pop and everything and doing K-pop covers, so she can speak it somewhat decently. I don't know how much of it she like. I don't think she could hold a conversation with it. Not that I know of. Theodore, I'm not taking music suggestions on the list, man. Oh, he's going nuts. Oh, he's doing it. Oh, he's doing it. Holy. And just like that, he's gone. Anyways. What do you think of the BFG community? Gross. BFG just captures the like attention of new players who join the game. Like I bought the BFG myself. It just captures the attention of like new people who join who don't know any better. And then they buy it and usually regret it within like 2 games. Will you ever do a real life collab with Oscar? I mean, Oscar lives like across the world from me, so I don't know about that. I bought the headphones you have, but my only complaint is that they're kind of tight. You could try getting better padded earphones or like ear pads. I don't use the default ear pads. I was sponsored by this company for a tiny bit, but I still use them, so I'm not being paid to talk about them anymore. But I use it's not third party, but whatever, like alternate ear pads, just because I find them to be comfier, a lot more padding. So if you want to look them up, they're called Wicked Cushions. Like I said, I used to be sponsored by them. I no longer am. I'm not being paid to say anything positive about them now. I still use them. I still have multiple pads from them that I still use. So if you want to go ahead and look them up, highly would recommend. It makes them a lot comfier. What time is it for me? It's 10 p.m. Who's 2? My girlfriend. You have to listen to Kendrick, right? I'm honestly not a huge fan of Kendrick. When's next Bed Wars stream? I have no idea. Bed Wars, I can make a fun video out of. I don't know if I could stream it, though. It's like, eh. Headphones going 2 to 3 years strong, so I buy new ones, so longer headphones will last. I mean, this is my second pair of M50Xs over 7 years. So, and I only bought a new pair because you guys made fun of my old ones because they were just old and raggedy and dirty. So I realistically could have been using the same headphones for the past like 6 or 7 years. You don't like Kendrick? Not really. There's not really much of Kendrick's music that I'm a big fan of. Never really listened to him. Main account was false banned though. Why'd I find that hard to believe? No. Would you consider playing Bed Wars with community? Nah. Not really. Were you studying in school after 10th grade? I don't know. Finished high school in 12th grade and then I went to college for computer science. Do you play Minecraft? Not really. It's been a while since I played it. Can you at least capture hills? Nope. Better with hitting headshots? Play more.
W
more.
status.
Yes, sir. Perfectly meme. Thank you for the $2, man. What's your favorite sport growing up? Played a ton of baseball growing up, so I guess I'll go with that. I don't know who that second person I killed is, but bad RNG for him. Teammate, you got him, preferably? Did Zix kill me? God damn it. I tried super jumping, so I'd land. Did you want to win an Oscar before? We've done it a few times. We both beat each other multiple times. Do you like the AUG 3? AUGs aren't really good anymore. Ever since AP got nerfed, not really worth using. How's life? I mean, it's going. No complaints, really. Nothing too bad. Baseball practice starts tomorrow? Nice. Oh, jeez. Everyone's stealing my kills. I mean, I'm at least getting an assist counts as kill, but come on, man. Do you ever plan on moving on from YouTube or plan on staying on the grind as long as you can? I mean, I just kind of do it whenever now. I'm no longer grinding YouTube, which honestly, mentally, I've been a lot happier because of that. But it's kind of just whenever I want to at this point. I don't have any plans on moving on. It's not like I want to quit. It's just I'm no longer forcing myself to do it, which has been a really positive thing for me. Would you ever do competitive again? Absolutely not. No. The people who play competitive are genuinely gross human beings. I do not want to deal with any of them. Bunch of spazzes. What's my job? I train hospital employees. They're removing the C7A2 long barrel. Is that a good move? Probably. I mean, that's what was one of the main reasons that C7A2 was really good. Long barrel was an issue for a while, truthfully, so. Second chance to run in Rocket League? Yeah, good luck, man. What do you mean gross? What's wrong with them? You mean to tell me if you've ever been a part of PF competitive that they're not a bunch of weirdos? Like genuine... Most of them are genuine weirdos. There's a lot worse things I want to say, but... It's hard to balance your job on YouTube, or it's just whenever you have free time? It's whenever I have free time, man. I don't force myself to do it anymore. There was a time where I was working and daily uploading for like 4 or 5 months straight, but that's pretty easy to burn out of, especially now when I just don't really have ideas for PF. What was your view on that massive boulder fire last December? That one in Boulder. I don't know anything about it. Sleepy? No, my mindset's definitely not that it's provided for me. It's just I don't have much. There's not much to do on like PF, so I just don't force myself to try to make things up to do. That's the thing. Do you have merch? I don't. No. When did I start playing PF? 2016, I think. It's not even the weird stuff that's being said there. It's just like the things that people get away with in competitive and still are allowed to play is the wild stuff. Like I'm not gonna go crazy in detail, but like the amount of people who cheated and were allowed to play, that's always gonna annoy me. The amount of people who like extreme racism or homophobia are still allowed to play. The amount of people who constantly like harass other people and they're allowed to play. There's so much stuff. I don't know. I wasn't like, trust me, when I played competitive, I wasn't a star like character. I was extremely, not toxic, but like I talked a lot of crap for the sake of like competitive talking crap for the most part. So I was definitely not a great person to be around when I was really into competitive either. But just the people in there now, like, I don't know. Like, I look at some of them and I'm like, there's no way you're human. Like, you're just, I don't know. Played CompUF for a few months and my experience was terrible. Like, felt like I was being harassed constantly. Yeah, that's not a shock. Are you telling me you could have some random dude that took care of me in the New Jersey hospitals? I'm not a hospital employee. I train them on how to use the hospital systems. Spicy Boy, what's up, man? Would you consider streaming more variety games rather than the repetitive cycle PF, Rust, etc.? Oh, it's not that it's a repetitive cycle for me. It's just the games that I enjoyed playing at the time. Do you feel like you have influence on the PF community? I don't like saying that I would have influence on anything because I don't think I realistically do. I'm sure people value my opinion on some things, but I also don't think my opinion should really be taken all that seriously because I don't play much anymore. there was a time where I was extremely active on the game and YouTube and everything, where people thought I had much more of an opinion than I actually did, or like my opinion held more power than it realistically did. But no, I don't think. Okay, we're putting away the scout. No, we're putting it away. Just kill me, thank you. Yeah, we're putting it away. That was gross. Maybe enjoy PF. Thank you. Glad I could. Do you think old PF was better? It's hard to answer, man. Everything's really a nostalgia thing. So I honestly don't know. What's my middle name? Lawrence. Lawrence. Ever trolled someone on your job? No. I get paid too much money to go around trolling people. How old was I in 2016? I was 16 years old. Yeah, I don't think my boss would be real happy if I was doing a little bit of trolling. Are you kind of moving on from PF? It's not that I'm moving on, man. It's just I don't have the same fun on the game that I used to. So I'm not going to force myself to play or anything like I used to do. I just, if I'm in the mood to stream or something, even like right now, it's not that I really want to play PF. But when I'm streaming and like having PF to casually play in the background isn't a bad thing. Like I'm not upset playing the game right now, but it's also not my first pick. If you get what I mean. Charter has a big say now in a lot of upstate stuff. I don't think that's true. Christopher Lawrence Ungabob. Yeah, you got me there. Do you ever watch your own videos? No. You technically, I have to watch them like 20 times while editing them, so no. We ever close friends with Snowy? I was never close friends. I'm definitely friends with him, but it wasn't like we ever really like, hung out or gamed much. But definitely friends with Snowy, yeah. Any plans for the future? Not really, man. Honestly,
how much dollar for
I
a
take
pic of a shaved big toe left?
$17,000 for big toe left shaped. I honestly just kind of take things day by day right now. Trying to plan stuff for YouTube or be like super proactive on YouTube is really stressful. And I'm honestly just not in that mood to do it. Especially like PF wise. Like if I could catch a lucky break on something outside of PF, maybe it reignites my passion for it. But as of right now, I just kind of take things day by day. I'm not forcing myself to do anything. I don't want to stare at numbers all day. Like YouTube it may seem like an easy thing to do. And for some people it is. But for a large majority of people, YouTube is really stressful. Like mentally and emotionally, extremely stressful to deal with. Oh, I forgot I had this on. God damn it. G36 sounds so good now. Yeah, the old sounds came back. My job outside of YouTube is I train hospital employees on how to use the medical record system. So like when you go to a hospital or an office and they have to register you in the system, I train them on how to do that. Quickly got burnt out being motivated on YouTube's hard. Oh, absolutely. And you guys gotta remember, there was a time period where I uploaded every single day for like 5 months straight, on top of working a full-time job and doing like college and everything. So I don't have the same passion I once had, especially not with the same love I had for PF. Do you ever get tired of repeating answers to the same questions? Sometimes, but it's also, you got to respect that like new people may come in here, or people may not be often in streams, that they may not have heard an answer to something before. So you kind of have to take a look at it from that point of view. What rank am I on this count? 117 right now. But I really should just make a command for a lot of these questions, like a job command and everything. That'd probably make my life a lot easier. If you were to pick any job to replace the one you currently have, what would it be? I'd like to become an analyst for my job. They work remotely and everything, and that would mean I could, end up moving to Florida and be comfortable on employment, not have to worry. But, I honestly really like what I do. There's a lot of dumb stuff I have to deal with, but as far as my job goes, like I really enjoy it. And I work with some genuinely awesome people. Like my direct team that I work with is awesome. I love every single one of them. So like I work with really cool people. I enjoy my job. It's not a difficult job either. And I'm paid very well for it. So there's not anything that like I want to change my job. And it's honestly a really nice thing to say that I don't think there's been a single day since I started working there about 8 months ago where I woke up and I was like, my God, I don't want to go in today because like I hated the job or something. I've never felt that way. Sid's back? Yeah. Sid actually messaged me yelling at me for not being active. because he was like planning on returning, but this was before he had announced it and everything. Messaged me yelling at me for not being active. But what's my shoe size? Like 11, 10 and a half, depending on the shoe. Storms, what's up, man? Love you so freaking much. Love you too, buddy. Love your Hog Rider avatar. Thank you. Hog Rider goes insane. Do crabs think fishes fly? No, because crabs can swim too. Unless they all just consider it flying, then that would make sense. Jokingly? Yeah, well, he was sort of jokingly yelling at me, but like trying to encourage me to continue grinding and stuff. Easier said than done sometimes, man. Like that, especially just YouTube is a mess in itself. Do you think humans are alien? I don't think so. Ever gonna make another montage? Probably not, man. Probably not. Opinions on the current state of PF? I don't pay too much attention, so I don't want to spew an opinion when I really don't know too much about it right now. Best secondary? I'm not sure anymore. I've always loved the Tech 9, but I don't know what the best thing is right now. PF YouTube community is making a comeback? It's not that it's making a comeback. It's just you have people like Oscar, Corny, and Strider carrying it right now. They're really like the pillars of what PF has to offer currently. Oh, that triple headshot off the rip? My boy Truffly going insane? Put him in Paradox, boys. He deserves it. Worst experience that you've had interacting with your coworkers? My current job? Basically none. I've only really had positive experiences. At old jobs, I've never had a terrible experience. I don't really get in anyone's business. Most people are happy talking to me, so like, I don't know. I'm always cool with everyone. There's never really anyone I have problems with. Dead by Plaza, see you later, man. Thank you for being here. How much Robux did I buy? Ever since I've started on Roblox, I don't know, maybe like 30 or 40,000. No, maybe a bit more. Maybe like 50 or 60,000. Corny only uploads these short 1-minute videos now. I mean, that's basically all he's ever done. That's kind of his MO. Hello, what's up, man? Do your coworkers know about your online presence? Some of them know I do YouTube. I don't like talking about my channel outside of like online stuff. So like they know that I do YouTube. It's kind of come up in conversation before, but none of them know my channel or anything. I don't like giving it out. I try to keep things completely separate. Most scared I've ever been? Ooh. Probably my car accident. Well, the one where I totaled my car. That was a pretty scary one. That one like mentally messed with me for a bit. I was really uncomfortable driving for a few months. It was my first job. I worked at a pizza place delivering pizza. Remove any gun from PF. What would I remove? Ooh. Probably the M107 or like the A12 or something. Did I die? No. I was very lucky. I walked away with no injuries, but 50 miles an hour, I ramped over a median. I hit a light pole head on, and I flew to the other side of the highway and stalled on the grass because some guy ran a red light in front of me. So it wasn't my fault or anything. It wasn't like I was recklessly driving. I swerved to avoid T-boning some guy, but oh, that could have been a triple collat. But yeah, that was a pretty rough one. My highest kill count in the game, 210 on PF. I held the record for many, many years. What year would you think PF's golden year is? For me personally, probably like 2017, 2018 was the golden year for me. For the game as a whole, I don't know. I don't have like an honest answer on that. No, I didn't kill that second guy. Ah, jeez. I have to reload. God damn it. Hi, what's up, man? What's your workout routine? My God, looking fit. I haven't worked out in like 3.5 years. I need to get back into working out. I do plan on doing it soon. That's like an honest statement. But I have not worked out much at all. Did your car get wrecked on the news and everything? No, it was not on the news. It happened at like 11 o'clock at night. And it wasn't like it was a huge deal. I took out a light pole and, you know, totaled my car. That was about it. It wasn't like anyone died or, you know, anything went up in flames. Wasn't really newsworthy is what I'm trying to say. How do I get my grades up? Adopt the attitude of do it now. Most things in life you can honestly become much better at if you take away procrastination. If you have homework, do it right away. If you have, you know, a test or a project, like, if you study right away. Honestly, taking out procrastination and having the willpower to do that will improve your life dramatically in most things. My favorite car? Probably the Corvette C8 right now, or a GTR, or an R8. Like, those are my 3 dream cars. My first job was being a martial arts instructor. It's still my job. Solid. Imagine if Godstatus famous in the news. Yeah, I think that's the last thing I need. Shout out the Roblox channel in the middle of it. Do you cry? Occasionally. Theodore, I'm gonna pretend you didn't just ask me some wild crap like that. Love R8s? R8s are gorgeous. Would love to own one day. Unfortunately, a bit out of my price budget right now, and I also drive way too much for work to be daily driving an R8. Dog is non-stop whining. What do? Probably go interact with the dog. Should start a vlog. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. My life is boring. I work and sleep and play games. You should really get back into doing workouts. The results will be worthwhile. Oh, absolutely. But working out is one of those things that's much easier said than done. I will get back into it at some point this year. I promise. I actually plan on starting again relatively soon, so we will get back into it. Do you play Valorant? Not much, but I do. Yeah. Have you played with Oscar before? All the time, yeah. I've been good friends with Oscar for years. Thoughts on the back rooms? We don't talk about the back rooms here. It's a rough subject. Can you stop shooting at me? Hambone? Okay. Do you like food? A little too much. Stressing out on this hard assignment. You're talking about doing homework and studying? Well, I mean, someone asked. Can you stop? Jesus Christ. Plan on possibly hitting stand up for a collab? If I actually had anything I wanted to do for a collab, sure. I just don't, man. Just don't. Good night, Status. Good night, man. Do you have a favorite type of hack? No. Why would I enjoy cheating on like any game? Meatball. No, I hit him. Ever played with some Steven? I think he's been in a lobby or two before, but I've never actually spoken to him. Are you good at geometry? No, I was not good in school. I'm not a school person at all. I slept through high school and basically also slept through college. Favorite food? Probably chicken. I eat a lot of chicken. Probably too much, but yeah, chicken is something I eat literally like 5 or 6 times a week. The no scope god. We're just too good. You think we get a random wallbang here? Oh, we're reloading. God damn it. What's Sin's channel? He changed it to something. If you look up Synthesize OG, you'll still find his channel. He changed it to Synuhs. SYNUHS. Where did I go to college? At a local community college. Nowhere special. Chicken's always a top tier choice in nom noms. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. 100%. Chicken really does be goated. It's hard to like not find good chicken, you know what I mean? Like there's so much variety to chicken that you can't really get tired of it if you mix it up. Can you stop? Hambone. Hambone number 2. Hambone number 3? Potential? Okay, we reload. Ever touched grass? No. Roblox VC hasn't destroyed my enjoyment for it? What game are you playing where VC is actually active? I feel like Sin started streaming again. He would blow up. Yeah, I don't think Sin's gonna have the same passion for it unless he finds something that he really enjoys. It's hard to get back into the swing of it, especially being gone for so long. The fact that he's even uploading a decent bit is surprising. I just got that guy midair. He's probably upset. He's just streaming about the Dino Nuggies he's talking about live stream. Bro, Dino Nuggets go insane. Executioner or XIX? I'm pretty sure the XIX is better right now. New Operation Sandstorm coming out on Roblox? I have not. That just scared me. I probably shouldn't have gotten that kill, but whatever. We take those. RP servers? Oh, yeah. Ever been told to mic up? No, I use my mic for literally everything. Basically anything that I can use a mic for, because I really only play like competitive stuff and whatnot, so. Are you the streamer Halo? Yep, that's me. Yeah, totally me. Frontlines is insane, but waiting for, you know, new stuff to actually happen with it. XIX sounds so bad? I think sounds like an actual hand cannon. Oh, no, 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 no. Peak. Meatball. Anyways. Dino nuggets really are top tier. Always will be. It's like, dude, dino nuggets and like curly fries or smiley fries. Sheesh. Really does something for you. This guy peeks and he dies immediately. Never mind. Missed terribly. Ever played Warbox? I've never heard of that. So, hey, what's up, man? Forever and Curious? I've no. Oh, haven't played in Forever and Curious. Who is Sin? Sin, SYN, Synthesize OG. One of the old, most popular PF YouTubers. Stop. Jesus Christ, why did that shake my screen so much? Forever Gun, G36. The new XIX sound? Oh. Was it updated? That shouldn't surprise me. How's it going? I mean, it's going pretty good, man. How's it go? Very happy to get stream. Love you. Godstatus. W streamer. See you later, man. Thank you for being here. Appreciate the support. That's a hit marker? Oh, I got robbed on that one. Depends on mac and cheese. Oh my god, mac and cheese is insane. Do you own drip? I feel like you're using that the same way like a middle-aged dad would. Think your favorite car is? I don't know, bro. 2006 Honda Civic. I don't know what to tell you. How you doing? Like I said, doing pretty good, man. No complaints. Usually, life's going pretty smooth, so. Favorite type of nugget? Ooh. Well, of course, like, chicken nugget-wise. I don't have a favorite type. Like, just any chicken nugget's pretty slamming, but... Like, if you're asking my favorite place to get nuggets from, Chick-fil-A is gonna be up there. And then probably, like, McDonald's and Wendy's will be the follow-ups to that. Thoughts on having a kid? I do not plan on having a kid anytime soon. I'm not ready emotionally, mentally, or financially. If your favorite car is a 2006 Honda Civic, up the standards a little bit, man. Give yourself some credit. Poor guy. Poor guy. Poor guy. That mess. Ah, nuts. We're going hard. We're just gonna lay here for a second. Do you like the idea of getting a new gaming room? I mean, I don't have... Like, this is my bedroom. I still live with my parents, so... And I also redid my room, like, a year and a half, 2 years ago, so... There's not much else for me to do right now. Come here. Bop! 2 Chick-fil-A's in New York, and I live, like, 3 hours from both. That sucks. My closest Chick-fil-A is, like, 20 minutes, 25 minutes. Would I 1v1 Corny? I don't really care to do 1v1s, and Corny's also just a meme player. Wouldn't really be a fair 1v1. The Bugatti Chiron? Bugatti Chiron's insane. More of a civilized Chrysler 300S, man? I can respect that. Do you watch Cobra Kai? No. I feel like I've seen, like, advertisements for it and just kind of looked cringy. Unless I'm thinking of something else. Do I do the exclamation point in Roblox thing in chat? Yeah. That's a chat or stream command. No, if I didn't accidentally click shift to run. Whatever. That's a hit marker? I got robbed. Come back here, bud. Oh, dude, my no scopes is just insane. Watch Breaking Bad? I've already seen it all. Saw it all a long time ago. We do another no recoil video? Maybe. What if anything would make you quit PF forever? Grenade launchers or rocket launchers? Immediate. The last COD you genuinely enjoyed? MW2 or MW3? It's been a really long time. Warzone was kind of fun, but it's just dead to me now. I don't enjoy it at all. So I guess for like the 5 or 6 months I played Warzone, I enjoyed it. But outside of that, yeah, no. It's been kind of a crap show ever since. Oh, we're dead. Yeah, that's unfortunate. What's your go-to gun to try hard? G36. Yeah. Power's been out all day with some fun things to do. Catch up on sleep. Does your girlfriend like you because of your physical appearance or your personality? I'm going to keep it real with you. It definitely wasn't my physical appearance. I was 300 pounds when we met. I don't think physical appearance was her top priority in that situation. I definitely look a lot better now. Still not a looker by any means, but definitely a lot better than what I was. My money? No, I was broke when we met too. I was dirt poor. I had literally no money. I had no job or anything. Do you like cheese? Not really, no. No. Stop shooting at me. God damn. Yeah, no, it definitely wasn't my money. How much to go bald? Oh, a lot. Like 100K, a lot. Maybe it's the PF skills. It might be the PF skills. Probably was the PF skills, if I'm being honest. You're handsome, not trying to be gay. I'd be a lot more handsome if I just lost some more weight. That's the real issue for me. Oh, what's up? Not too much, man. Doing a little gaming. 67 with the intervention on a stream lobby. Not too shabby, especially while I was just kind of half paying attention, no scoping. Yeah, that'll work. Why not? What am I getting pinged for in this area? Oh. Are you good at PF or as you are at finding women? I've been with the same girl for 4.5 years now. I don't think I've ever been a real woman finder. So I don't think I can fortunately answer that. I don't want to shift my main focus from school to losing weight. Oh, I mean, still try to, you know, focus on school, but losing weight's always a solid thing to do. What drink is that? Brisk iced tea. Yeah, I deserve for that. What you drinking there? Oh yeah, brisk. Do you ever play objectives? No, every game mode is TDM, don't you know? Only play objective when it means that it'll extend the game so I can get more kills. Oh, I'm dead here. I'm not inviting you to my birthday party? That's not nice, dude. Come on now. Rethink. He's using a PFG with an oil filter? Zach, do me a favor and alt F4. The AKM nerf is quite painful. Did it get nerfed? I mean, probably for the better, but I didn't know it got nerfed. I guess we'll find out what that feels like this game. Gun seems more accurate than I remember it being. No, what is that fault? Oh, nothing. God damn it. Do you have any thoughts on the MSG90? I don't really use it much. What rank am I? 117 on this account. I don't really use the MSG90. I don't use DMRs, period, truthfully. So, not too many thoughts on it. Playing the objective gives you more kills than trying to get kills? Not true. Not true at all. Spawn trapping gets you more kills. Quite a lot of camera recoil. I mean, there's not really much camera recoil on this either. It's honestly, it feels a lot more accurate than I remember it being. But I could just be tweaking out. Next console, I can... Oh, Aquarius, I know what you mean. The worst gun? I mean, AUGs are kind of crappy now. Like, AUG Para, AUG A1, AUG A3 aren't that good anymore. Definitely not the worst, but I don't know. It's hard to say the worst gun because anything's half decent. You know what I mean? It was a long time ago, but is the Scar Hammer still viable? I mean, Scar Hammer's always, you know, good enough to use. I wouldn't say it's like the meta LMG by any means, or is it like the top LMG or anything like that, but I think you could always get away with using the Scar Hammer pretty comfortably. AUG 2 is buffed in the test place? Yeah, but how buffed? It would need to be a pretty decent buff for those guns to be worth it again. Hello, what's up, Logan? Scar Hammer goes hard? True. I love the Scar Hammer. It's always been my favorite LMG. I really wanted that double kill, even though those guys were literally right in front of me. Whatever. Yeah, no. So Scar Hammer, you could always get away with using. I just wouldn't say it's like the top pick or anything like that. No, the knife was out. No, 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 no. God damn it. That's the meta LMGs at the moment? I have no idea. Thoughts on a game mode where everyone's one shot? No, no. That's something for like a VIP server. I wouldn't want to ever want that in like public matches. There's nothing worse to me personally than having a game mode that completely takes away from everything else. And the reason I say that is even for like the April Fool's events and stuff, sometimes the game modes and whatnot on there, it's just dumb. And, you know, like I want to get on and play the game for what the game is, not for like haha funny game mode. Unless it's in like a VIP server, then like, yeah, all for it. I wouldn't ever like vote against something like that, but you know, if I get on, I want to play PF. If you say Pooh, I'm inviting you. Pooh, we're back in, boys. Where are all the PF YouTubers gone? I feel like you could form a educated guess on that. Heard that pro rules nowadays is literally restricted to just the AUG 3 or para? No. What? No. I don't think either of those guns are meta in competitive, if I'm not mistaken. PF YouTubers just rage quit? It's not rage quit, it's just the game gets boring after many, many years and many, many videos. There's not much to do on a game. So one thing that sucks about FPS games is that there's only so much you can do on an FPS game. Especially when you have things like no challenges or prestiging or anything on PF. There's not really a point to long-term playing other than just enjoying the game. There's nothing that really keeps you there. No, you take something like an MMO, you have those extremely long grinds that keep you going. PF, if you just don't enjoy the game, there's really nothing that keeps you motivated. There's no like challenges, there's nothing long-term that, you know, grabs your attention. Gotta go, bye, see you later, man. L86 with AP? I don't feel like really using the L86 right now. L86 is a solid gun. That's always been a pretty top tier LMG. I don't think it's as good as it used to be, but still pretty good. Ever grinded Kovacs? No, not at all. They're gonna remove the A3 para from pro rules after the range buff. See, if you're talking about like test play stuff, I have no idea. Yeah, that would be like much more of a Oscar conversation. I don't really pay attention to that stuff anymore. It's nothing I really care about. Cool. Hello, how's it going? It's going pretty good, man. How are you? We die here. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Added daily missions for credits, XP, or XP boosters. Yeah, that's something that we've asked for a long time. I don't know what the reason is behind not doing it, but I'm sure there is one. Everyone use the AUG 3 or AUG 3 para. I can't see the A3 or the A3 para being a meta gun right now, unless they were up, unless they were buffed. What's your favorite color? Either like red or like a sky blue. That's unfortunate. So many red dots, I just can't get a damn kill. Man, if you had to use the DMR, which would be probably like the SKS MSG90, probably be the two picks. How many rank 400s do you think there are? I have no idea. Do you play Arma 3? So I don't anymore. I had its phase where I played Arma 3 quite a lot. I think I have like 300 hours on it. I would just play like King of the Hill, and I also played some Arma 3 Life, but haven't played it in a long time. Hour behind you, so you end a little later than I would like. Sorry, man. What was my motivation to get me started on YouTube? I really didn't have any, if I'm being honest. I originally started uploading like random games many, many years ago just for like fun to like show off to friends and stuff, but never really had a real like, you know, one person motivated me to do it. It's just, I don't know, it sounded kind of cool. Capture the Island, Arma 3. Never played that. I played King of the Hill and Arma 3 Life, and that was really about it. Can you stop? Jesus Christ. Did the para get buffed? I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. The gun's kind of set as bad for a long time. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Making chicken fries and air fryer right now? Bro, I need to find a good chicken fries brand. That sounds so good right now. Ah, jeez. That's rough. Would you rather have a crap ton more guns in the game or a menu update? I mean, PF literally has a crap ton of guns. Like, there's no other way to describe it other than a crap ton of guns. I don't think we need more. That's why I'm just patiently waiting for Core to come out. Like, there's just already too much content in PF. Granny Simulator on stream? It's tempting. Come on, man. Why do you always stream when I have an online class going on? Dude, it's like 11 o'clock at night for me. I don't know. I don't really have an answer for you. Speaking of that, oh my god, it's 11 o'clock. I think we're probably just going to wrap up stream then because I need to go to sleep. Yeah, I'm just going to wrap up stream. I really need to go to bed. I didn't realize it was this late. I've got to be up at like 5 a.m. So thank you guys for being here. Hope everybody has a good rest of your night. Would you consider uploading to a YouTube alternative? Like, I have no idea what that is. I also don't fully understand your question. Favorite survival game? Probably Rust. Have been playing a bit of Ark with some friends recently, but probably Rust. But I'm going to head out. Thank you guys so much for being here. Hope everyone has a wonderful night. Stay safe, boys. Peace out.